Hi everybody, welcome back. So in today's video, I saw this couple on TikTok. Now the video says it's 2021 or 2022. I'm not sure, so you may have seen it, right? But they do have a podcast, right? And the wife asked her husband why he doesn't cheat. Take a look.
Why don't you cheat?
I know it'll make our marriage very difficult if I did. I don't know for sure whether or not you leave me, but it's like, do I want to gamble that? Why don't you cheat?
I don't want to lose my relationship. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to have my sons think that I risk their stability and their home for like some fun with someone. I've never had a desire to be with someone outside of this relationship, like genuinely. Not the human stuff that you think someone's hot or cute, but like to really be like, I'm gonna
Risk it all.
risk it all. No, I've never had that.
Now, you see the difference between the responses. Now, it could be that the man was not prepared for the question and he was caught off guard, or that's exactly how he feels, right? Now, I'm not going to generalize and say this is how all men feel about their relationship and cheating, okay? Why men don't cheat, okay? Because they are scared their wives are going to find out and, they are going to break up with them and so on and so forth, okay? But I love the woman's response, okay? Because there's so much at stake and I don't want to jeopardize that. This brought on other people asking their husbands the same questions. Take a look.
A husband was asked this question on social media and his answer has caused a lot of reaction.
Okay.
So I want to ask you the question.
Okay.
I want you to be honest.
Alright.
Why don't you cheat?
Because I don't feel the need to. I just don't have the desire to look at another woman and find something that I'm not getting at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you fulfill everything that I'm looking for in a woman, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of these, like, no other woman can pique my fantasy as far as anything. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why I don't cheat. And plus, I'm black. Black men don't cheat.
So there's this thing going on TikTok where the wife asks the husband a question, and then I just want your honest answer.
Okay.
And the question is, why don't you cheat?
I don't have time.
No, seriously, why don't you cheat?
Because it's not even a thought process.
Aw.
Honestly, why would I need anything more than this?
Oh.
It's true.
Is there any more questions you guys would like me to ask him?
Now, grab your popcorns, your juice, your tea, coffee, and let's get into this video because it's interesting.
Why don't you cheat?
I know it'll make our marriage very difficult if I did.
A lot of people have already given really great responses to this video. Basically what it sounds like this guy is saying is that he doesn't cheat because it would make his wife mad, which I guess isn't the worst reason in the world not to cheat. It's nice to not want to make your partner mad, I guess. But it also feels like he would cheat if he ever figured out a way to do it where she would never find out. I've also seen other people stitch this video asking their partners why they don't cheat, and one of the most common responses is, I don't feel the need to. All of my needs are getting met in this relationship, so I don't need to go somewhere else to get them met. And that to me is an even worse response. As Todd Barrett likes to remind us, our partners are not need-fulfilling machines. So what this says to me is that once your partner stops filling your needs, they have a baby, they lose their job, they become disabled, their life just changes in some way. You will start looking to get your needs met elsewhere. The only good reason not to cheat is because you respect your partner. So ask your partner, why don't you cheat? And see what they say.
Why don't you cheat?
I would never cheat on you because I love you and respect you way too much to hurt you. If I were ever unhappy in our relationship, I have enough faith in you and I that we could either fix it and work on it or understand that we're just not meant to be and call it quits. I personally feel like if we're at the adult age where we can consider cheating, we can also consider leaving first before hurting the person who truly does love us for who we are and not for what we have.
I know it'll make our marriage very difficult if I.
Every time I see this couple, it's always like some kind of hot take that has run cold. I don't know. And then somebody in the comments was like, "Oh, because I don't want to is the right answer," and they responded like, "So we're gonna act like the being attracted to somebody and having that desire is not a thing." Like, there's a difference between being attracted to somebody and wanting to cheat with them. Like, yeah, I do know that, right? But I will say, to each their own, though. Like, clearly she's okay with these answers. Clearly, like, they have a system that works. But I just know that for me personally, you being like you are not cheating, or you won't cheat because you know that it'll ruin our marriage and I probably won't take you back, is not a good enough answer for me. You can find people attractive all day and damn night, but I have never looked at somebody and said, damn, I might cheat on my boyfriend with him. Like, let's be for real.
I would never cheat because it says a lot about me and my character. Forget about talking about how you feel, who you are. I don't cheat on you because I love you. I don't cheat because it represents me and my character. It has absolutely nothing to do with you. Me cheating has nothing to do with my woman. Nothing to do with her. It has everything to do with who I am as a person, and how I want to carry myself, and how I want people to see me, and how I feel on the inside about myself. I respect it. These dudes want to say, I want to care for you. I want to believe, I believe that I don't cheat for me. I don't cheat for you.
The biggest reason why I don't cheat, besides that I'm God-fearing or wouldn't want to hurt my wife, is because I've got two beautiful daughters, and one day I'm going to walk them down the aisle and hand them over to a man. If I failed in marriage, what am I going to tell my son-in-law? It's not just about cheating. It's about destroying a legacy and failing to be a man of my own words. And also, life is about sowing seeds. To some of us men who like sleeping with girls, you need to understand that you're sowing a seed. If you sleep with someone's daughter, someone may sleep with your daughter one day.
Why don't you cheat? I honestly want to know how many people would not cheat if they masturbated right before they walked out the door to cheat. I'm willing to bet that most guys will clean up their little splooge mess, grab a controller, and play video games. So it might be something more than just getting off. And whatever that reason be, your person not doing anything sexual enough for you, you want to do some kind of sexual prowess. These are things you could have talked about with your person, but you were selfish and you didn't think about that. I'll give you 4 more reasons I wouldn't cheat. Number 2 would be, it's easy to get into a polygamous relationship now in 2023. All kind of websites, meetups, just people all around social media that you can find this. So the fact that you put yourself in a relationship with someone that told you they're monogamous from jump means you never truly cared about them. It was about what they could do for you, which makes you incredibly selfish, which means you probably need some therapy. Number 3, it takes a lot of steps to cheat. And all of these steps, you could have stopped it. Be it if you know someone or they're a stranger. If you know someone, you are building up to this. You didn't just have no feelings for them and then snap your fingers and your legs are open, or you're opening someone's legs, right? So you're building this up little by little, and at each step of the way, you didn't think about your person, which makes you incredibly selfish. If it's a stranger on the street, you say you meet him at the club, you got to talk to him. You got to go to your car. Y'all got to text each other. You got to follow me here, go to a hotel, go to your place or whatever. And all of those steps, you never thought about that other person, which again makes you incredibly selfish. I care about my relationship more than that. It ain't even worth it, my brat. The next one would be, let's say you're having a perfect date night. You're on the couch, arm around your girl, and it is beautiful. You call this person your person. You should have enough built-in integrity that you should know at the happiest moment in your relationship that it is fake from now on. Everything you say to this person is all fake, even without them knowing it. You have tainted your relationship forever, and you're never going to be man enough to step up and tell them the truth, which makes you incredibly selfish, which means you need therapy. And the last thing I want to say is, let's say you're walking with your arm around your girl. Some guy steps up and disrespects her. He calls her a B, calls her whatever. You're going to have a natural instinct to step up and protect your woman, because you're not going to allow anybody on earth to disrespect your person. Then why would you go and do something that's going to disrespect them 1 billion times over, crush their heart so much that after they leave you for cheating, they're going to go out for the rest of their life almost and have this mental hang up? You, not the person who cussed him out on the street, not the guy you tried to take up for him for. You hurt that person more than anything when it was your job to protect them physically, emotionally, spiritually, all the way around. So that's why I would never cheat on my girl.
Most guys will say, you know, oh, I'd never cheat. Well, the reason they'd never cheat is because their opportunities to cheat are very few and far between. Then there's the guys that, you know, they could cheat 1,000 times and they say no and they stay out of those situations. That's the guy with integrity. Meaning you don't have integrity because you didn't cheat for the last 20 years on your wife if you've never had an opportunity. Well, I didn't go looking for it. Well, again, I guess you could give yourself a pat on the back for that. But like, if you had movie star looks and freaking big money and you were jet setting around and girls were throwing themselves at you, and you were married and you didn't do anything, you avoided the situation, you literally refused every single one of them regardless of how you felt. That's ethics. That's integrity. You know what else is ethics and integrity? Going home to your wife saying, hey, I'm finding myself wanting to freaking tear up some other ladies, so we're gonna have to make an amendment to our deal here. That's integrity. You know, that's ethics. You told her. It might not go over very well, but hey, at the end of the day, that's integrity. That's true integrity. Most people, they won't do that. They'll just cheat. Let me see if I can get away with it. I don't want to hurt her feelings. I don't want to make her feel bad. I don't want to get in a fight. I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to be in an uncomfortable situation. And that's 9 times out of 10 why they're not successful.
Now, I'm not saying women don't cheat, okay? So don't get me wrong. Some women do cheat, okay? Most of the responses made a lot of sense. This is the difference between men who don't cheat and men that cheat, okay? Because they have a lot to lose. They prioritize their wife, their marriages, and I loved it, okay? But there are great men out there, okay? I feel like I'm always bringing out negative things about men, and I am kind of fear-mongering women who want relationship. I'm trying to make you aware of the things that are going on out there so you can make informed choices. This brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did enjoy it, please let me know what you think about all of this in the comment section, and I'll see you again with another video. So take care of yourselves. Bye.